Welcome to today's quick win. Managing your money, whether it be at home or in business, is critical to you meeting or exceeding your goals and objectives in life. Money is a strange creature, and we all have different and interesting relationships with it. In a nutshell, it represents value and enables us to move forward. In the early days of a business, some entrepreneurs may have their business and home dollars intermixed, sometimes funding one from the other. And some people have their businesses already separated. Yay, well played. All of us will enjoy the strategies we cover today. We're going to look at 3 simple strategies to make sure you have financial visibility, flexibility, and viability in both your home life and business. We will cover the importance of cash flow, how to know exactly where you are financially, and whether you should get a bookkeeper or do it yourself. As a business owner, you need complete control of your business finances. And if you're not doing this at home, you are likely not doing it in your business as well. There is nothing worse than not being able to make decisions because you're not quite sure of the impact on your business bottom line. Let's aim for full control and peace of mind. Get yourself comfy as we dive into today's quick win. Let's do it. Are you ready to work less, stress less, and make more money? I bet you're tired of working really hard, putting in crazy hours, and still not getting the results you know you deserve. How about we swap constant overwhelm for ease and grace and take your business to the next level? Imagine having absolute certainty with every decision you make. There's a way you can achieve it all without losing yourself. I'm Deb Field, quick win coach, business boss, and keep it simple CEO. I've been successfully taking small, medium, and large businesses to the next level for decades. Want to learn how? Go grab your favourite cuppa. I'm about to share powerful quick wins you can apply today. Let's create business magic with your heart at the centre of everything you do. Let's face it, running a business is not for the faint-hearted. Entrepreneurship involves all kinds of risks, some internal and some external. Successful business owners become experts in mitigating company-specific risks and managing their finances while bringing a product and service to market at a price that meets consumer demand. Unfortunately, it's not always coffee and client meetings. I assume you want to take your business all the way. You want your business to make an impact, support you and your family financially, and be a creative expression of who you are. You love it, right? Well, let's at least set up the foundation of your finances so you have a strong platform to work from. Just a quick reality check before we kick off. You want to know what's really at stake here. According to the Bureau of Labour Statistics, 40% of businesses fail within the first 3 years, 50% within 5 years, 66% within 10 years, 73% within 15 years, and 80% within 20 years. That's extraordinary. And of all the businesses that fail, 40% fail due to cash flow issues. And this is why we're setting up what we're going to set up today. It's critical for business. It's critical for cash flow. This is definitely an area worth becoming an expert in. If only it was as simple as how much money is in the bank and what you want to spend it on. Sadly, no. Today I will walk you through 3 simple strategies to ensure you have your business finances and cash flow sorted. First, we're going to separate your home and business finances completely. Second, gain full visibility of your business incomes and expenditure. 3, become Captain Cash Flow for today, next month, and next year. I like Captain Cash Flow. That's cool. Yes! Anyway, before we dive into each of these strategies, I want to tell you about my aha moment in business. I was setting up my first company. We had a team, we had products and services, and I had absolutely no clue how bookkeeping worked, and I was slightly embarrassed to even admit it. So I bumbled on a bit until it came to tax time, and then all the lights went on that I had no clue, and I realised how important this area actually was. I called my best friend and asked for help. Actually, I begged her. Not going to be shy about that. She's a chartered accountant. Talk about taking a sledgehammer to crack a nut. But hey, beggars can't be choosy. So my beautiful friend came over for the day. Oh, love her so much for that. And she walked me through the basics of double entry bookkeeping. I have to tell you, this did my head in for the first hour. But she patiently showed me how to do this manually on paper first and took each business transaction and explained how it needs to be recorded. What an eye-opener, right? I couldn't believe how simple this became after hundreds of transactions. I had to learn that every expense had a corresponding account and every income had a corresponding account. It was like, oh my goodness, this is really incredible. It was a massive eye-opener. I was in complete fantastic, I've got this. Now, I'm not going to go into any detail here today. However, I strongly recommend you learn about double entry bookkeeping, whether you decide to do it yourself or outsource it. Regardless, you need to be able to understand it, at least talk the language, and make decisions based on the information it tells you. Now, let's get into today's lesson. Strategy 1, separate home and business finances. This is an absolute must and is really not negotiable. If you're starting up or running a business and you are yet to have your business bank account set up and separate from your home finances, get it done as soon as possible. Stop everything and get it done really quickly. You may be holding off until your business is fully registered or you're crossing T's and dotting I's. Sorry, no. Get your business bank account set up now. And if you need to loan your business funds from your home budget, formally move the money into your business bank account and record the loan in Excel or something similar. Keep things separate from now on. Never mix them up. I mean, of course, there are times when you buy business items on your personal card and then later go, whoops, that's a business expense. That's okay, and it's actually very common. But you must record each business expense separately, and you must transfer the funds from your business account to your personal account to cover the cost. So again, even though you may have done that accidentally, move it across, separate them out, and record it in your business. Keep things real, keep things separate at all times. Strategy 2. Now, before we dive into this one, let's learn a bit of lingo first. Have you heard of the chart of accounts? Simply put, this is your business financial transactions organised by categories and known as accounts. However, this can be confusing and sometimes we think it means bank accounts. Well, it doesn't. Each business transaction is aligned to one of the following categories, known as accounts, which is a standard numbering system. So whenever you hear chart of accounts, that's what it means. Now, the numbering system at a high level looks like this. The numbers that start with 1 are your assets. Now, they're bank accounts, computers, vehicles, cash. They're the assets of the business. Accounts that start with number 2 are your liabilities. These are your debts, right? They're liabilities. So things your business owes, wages, credit cards, loans. Accounts that start with number 3 are equity. And this is whatever is left after you subtract your company's liabilities from its assets. Now, number 4 accounts are your income accounts. We love those ones. Bring it on. These are where money comes in. And number 5 accounts are expenses. We want a little bit less of those where money goes out. So in simple language, your chart of accounts is basically a structure that shows where your money goes, what it's spent on, when it comes in and when it goes out. Nice and simple. Kinda. For now, let's just keep it that simple. Every business should have a chart of accounts. Some people refer to this as your books. You've got your business books. Some people have 2 sets of books. Do not do that. Just keep your books, 1 set of books. And your books and your chart of accounts is one and the same. Now, those account codes I was talking about, the numbers for each of your accounts within your books. These are the categories you assign to each transaction. Now, the good news is there's a standard set of accounts across the industry. Thankfully, we don't have to set this up and work it all out. That's already been done by all these amazing accountants. Thank you. Anyway, let me explain it through a couple of examples. Say you buy a new laptop for $800. You would debit, here comes the double entry, you would debit the $800 from the appropriate asset account which is your business bank account, and you would credit the $800 to the appropriate asset account, and in this case, computers, because the computer becomes an asset to the company. This way, the chart of accounts stays balanced with the sum of the two entries being zero every time, right? Double entry. So let's do another example, which is a lot simpler. If you spend $17 a month on a software subscription, you debit the $17 from your asset account, which is your business bank account, and you credit it to your expense account. Again, the sum of the two entries equals zero. I'm not going to go into any detail about teaching you double entry bookkeeping. However, I strongly recommend you learn this, because when I was doing my bookkeeping lesson with my friend, this all became apparent. It is so important to know, but it's not easy to understand when you're first introduced to the concept. Of course, as soon as I was able to confidently do my bookkeeping on paper, I moved to an online application. I chose MYOB and have been using it ever since for all of my businesses. There are plenty of applications out there on the market. Ask your friends, ask your business network, and go Google up the one that best suits you. All of these software solutions have the account codes already set up for you. Thank goodness. It would be easy to think your books or your chart of accounts is simply a tax tool. And this is where things get exciting. Once you have this set up and running, you have the complete visibility of your business finances. It's awesome. It's not just for tax, and it's not just accounting stuff. You can find out if your products are costing too much to make or your expenses are too high. It's all in black and white. It's great data. This provides visibility like nothing else and gives you absolute certainty in every decision you make. Take your time, learn double entry bookkeeping. I recommend on paper or Excel first, then go for it online. Additionally, this makes it so simple at tax time. It's like so easy and so quick, and your accountant will love you. Strategy 3, manage your cash flow. Do sufficient forward planning to know what your cash flow needs are. You can use your online bookkeeping system and do scenarios and forward planning. Secure finance for your future needs as per your planning and for unforeseen circumstances. Things happen, right? This could be a loan from your home budget or a financial institution. Set this up early so it is ready to go when you need it. And monitor your cash flow as you're planning and adjusting as needed. You may find a particular service or product's not performing. It may cost you more to make it than what you sell it for. Then your books will show you this. So your costs of sales are sometimes hidden. Your books will make this all visible. That's why I'm saying get those chart of accounts done. So here's the question. Do you do your own bookkeeping or do you pay someone else to do it? Well, the capabilities of the software solutions these days, with automatic banking feeds and online capabilities of most people, I lean towards doing it myself. This helps me stay completely across my business finances. It doesn't take long these days, and for me, this is a small price to pay to have my fingers completely on the pulse. So, everything you do for your business, you can apply to your home budgeting. Has that been happening off in your head there? Wow, I could do this for home. Well, there are some amazing apps around these days to manage your home finances. After all, it is like a business, but doesn't need the accounting codes to get things sorted, right? So as a reminder, make sure you take these actions from today's session. Keep your home and your business finances separate. Set up your business accounts if you don't already have them. Learn double entry bookkeeping. Go team. Set up your business chart of accounts, your books, no cooking, by the way, and manage your cash flow very carefully. After all, you want your business to be around for a long time and a good time. So get your finances under control, make them visible, and rest well knowing things are under control. Go team! I hope you loved today's episode and it provides value to you and your business. There are 2 quick things you can do to pay it forward. 1, share this episode with other women you know and love. And 2, take 30 seconds to leave a review on Apple Podcast. This will enable more women in business to receive this valuable information. Let's share the love. Finally, go to quickwinsforbusiness.com, get your free business checklist and join our private Facebook community where I'll be sharing additional quick win tools. Let's work together. Join me here next week with another exciting episode sharing more quick wins for your business. Have a great day.